Astrology quick tip coming up. Hey, this is Dixie from A Fool's Journey. Want to talk just a minute about Mercury-Saturn. I have a number of Mercury-Saturn contacts, so I'm very familiar with this vibe. It's a challenge. It's difficult for Mercury-Saturn people to communicate. And that's because Mercury wants to go fast, fast, fast and talk, talk, talk and get all this information and all this stuff out. And Saturn puts on the brakes. It wants to stop and criticize and complain and put fences and boundaries behind it. And so it's like a tug of war, push and pull all the time. And it can be pretty difficult and even excruciating for somebody who has experienced this Mercury-Saturn as a transit, or somebody who has it natally. Some coping techniques that I've come up with, just having so much of this energy in my chart. Okay, first of all, work on your communication, work on refining it, do your background research, know what you're talking about. If you are very responsible and dedicated with how you go about communicating, that satisfies Saturn, and so it lifts some of the heaviness that you would feel otherwise. Also, don't give in to fear. Fear is one of the lower vibrations of Saturn, or at least, I hate to say higher and lower, but it's oftentimes a problematic vibration of Saturn because it causes us to constrict and get small. Work to overcome it, back to work. And now that will be very helpful. Mind your integrity. Okay, make sure that you're precise in saying what you mean and that you feel like you're communicating very honestly and forthrightly and openly, because those satisfy Saturn demands in a way that's very comfortable. The flip side of that is that if you feel like your communication lacks integrity, if you feel like you're not handling it well or truthfully or honestly, Saturn will cause you a lot of pain. So, basically, my tips for dealing with Mercury-Saturn, I'm focusing primarily on communication, but the same would be true for other Mercury-related kind of concepts, like your thinking process, for example. Short trips, those are some things that I figured out over the years that make it easier for me. Are you familiar with this energy? What do you find makes it easier for you? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Come hang out on my site if you're not already there. And let me know, okay? Happy to hook up with ya. Take care and peace out from the goddess. Bye-bye. Because those satisfy Saturn demands in a way that's uncomfortable. Or, excuse me, subscribe.